Now, it's important to know exactly what to do if a member of your party should actually fall into the water. Now, thankfully, man overboard is not a very regular occurrence, but there are plenty of simple precautions you can take to minimise the chances of it happening. In a moment, we'll familiarise you with the best way to recover a person from the water. But first, let's take a look at how you can reduce the chances of it happening and also reduce the risks should it actually happen to a member of your party. Wear your life jacket at all times when you're on deck. Even the best swimmers will suffer cold shock when they enter the water, which will reduce their ability to swim. Wear non-slip footwear. When moving about the deck, use the handrails to aid balance. One hand for you, one hand for the boat. When mooring, never step off the boat until it's stationary and you're instructed to do so by the skipper. Keep low when throwing ropes in locks. Do not stand up on seat boxes when throwing lines.
If it is you in the water, try and keep calm. Remember, float to live. Fight your instinct to thrash around. Lean back, extend your arms and legs. If you need to, gently move them around to help you float. Float until you can control your breathing. Only then call for help or swim to safety. Be ready to catch a rope or anything else that might be thrown to assist you. If you need to help someone else that has fallen in, be ready to follow the man overboard procedure. If, however, you are unsure of being able to deal safely with the situation, or person has been in the water for more than 5 minutes, then call 999 and ask for the Coast Guard. If you're the first to spot someone in the water, then shout "Man overboard" and make it clear to your skipper where they are. Keep a constant watch of the person in the water and point directly at them. This is very important so that your skipper always knows where the person is. If they are close to the boat, they are hardest to spot. The skipper needs to put the boat engine in neutral to assess the situation. If you need to move the boat closer to the person in the water, then do this at idle, the lowest possible speed. Any faster than this, you could risk drawing the person into the propeller. Once you're within 3 meters of the person, then switch the engine off. If they are not wearing a life jacket, then throw a life jacket, life belt, fender, or anything buoyant close to them, but not straight at them. The location of the safety ladder is permanently attached at the stern of your boat. This is for the emergency use only. There are 2 different safety ladder attachment locations, depending on the class of boat. Generally, the larger boats have the ladder positioned roughly in the centre under the bathing platform. The safety ladder sign attached can be seen from the water. On the smaller boats, the safety ladder is positioned on the top of the bathing platform and stored in a vertical position with a cord attached. When activating the safety ladder, push the spring-loaded ladder rung inwards and lift up. The telescopic ladder will then automatically fully release out from the holder towards you. Allow for the ladder to fully extend out. It will then sink to an angle into the water. That will make it easy for you to climb out. Grab hold of the handle at the top of the ladder with both hands and locate both feet on the bottom rung. If you do not have a crew member on deck to help you, you can grab onto any equipment that is on the boarding platform. For example, ladder or fender basket, depending on the class of your boat, to further assist. In the unlikely event that the safety ladder needs to be used, please remember to retrieve the ladder back into the original storage position before driving off or reversing. When you are safely on board, remove wet clothing and help them get dry and gradually warm. Give them small amounts of a warm drink and generally keep your eye on them for at least an hour after the incident to ensure they are fully recovered.
If the person has been in the water for more than 5 minutes, then hypothermia is a real possibility, even on a hot summer's day. So keep your eye on them. 4 very important don'ts. Don't give them alcohol. Don't use hot water bottles. Don't put them in a hot shower. Don't leave them alone. And if the person becomes unwell, irritable or withdrawn, or you have any other concerns about their health up to 24 hours after they're falling in, then seek urgent medical advice by calling NHS 24. And remember, if at any time you don't feel you can safely handle the situation, or the person's been in the water for longer than 5 minutes, then immediately dial 999 and call the Coast Guard.